Mastering quotation marks, titles and quotations. Hello, dear viewers. Today, we're going to dive into a vital topic that often confuses English learners: the use of quotation marks. Specifically, we'll focus on quoting parts of larger works, chapters, scenes, and verses. By the end of this video, you should be able to confidently and correctly use quotation marks in these instances. First, let's clarify what we mean by larger works. These are comprehensive pieces such as books, plays, and epic poems. Parts of larger works refers to segments of these, such as chapters in a book, scenes in a play, or verses in an epic poem. When we want to refer to these smaller segments, we use quotation marks. For example, you might write, "I love the to be or not to be" soliloquy from Hamlet. In this example, to be or not to be is a smaller part of the larger work, Hamlet, and so we place it in quotation marks. When you're discussing a specific chapter of a book, you should put the chapter title in quotation marks. For instance, if you were discussing the first chapter of The Great Gatsby, you'd write it as, "I found Chapter 1 foot of The Great Gatsby very intriguing." The same rule applies when quoting scenes from plays or verses from poems. If you're discussing Act 3, Scene 1 of Romeo and Juliet, you would write, "The balcony scene in Romeo and Juliet is one of the most famous scenes in all of literature." For poems, the verse is typically short enough to quote in full and thus should be in quotation marks, like, "The phrase 'tis now the very witching time of night' from Hamlet is a personal favorite of mine." Why is this important? Because it helps create clarity. Quotation marks indicate to your reader that you're discussing a specific segment of a larger work. They show that you're not discussing the whole book, play, or poem, but only a part of it. By mastering this usage, you can more accurately and clearly express your thoughts in English. That wraps up our discussion on quoting parts of larger works, chapters, scenes, and verses. Remember, when you refer to these smaller parts of larger works, use quotation marks to indicate that. This will ensure your writing is clear and easy to understand. I hope this video has helped clarify the use of quotation marks for you. Keep practicing, and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.